It's Peggy from the Paper Bumblebee. Welcome back to my channel, and going to start on part 2. So I've got my signatures. I have bound all my signatures. As you can see, I did a 5-stitch pamphlet stitch. Let me just find the middle. There we go. And now we have to find a beautiful cover, hopefully. So I took a book that I found, and it's not the right size. I couldn't find the right size, and I cut it out, and I want to make this the front and the back covers. So as you can see, they are a bit small, but I don't mind, for I like this. It is all roughen up, and if it is going to be like this, it will even be more roughen up. So this is going to be a really grungy little book, little junk journal. So what I'm gonna do, well, I cut off the spine as well, for I said I wanted an open spine. So now we have to work on these covers, and the first thing I am going to do is let me just think. I think I'm going to use some gesso on this to get the blue off. I don't want the blue on there. I do love this image, and I'm sad I'm gonna lose that, but maybe it will come through, who knows. And maybe I will do it around. No, I don't want that. I am going to put some gesso on here, on the front and the back. So I'm going to use gesso on this side and on this side, and you don't have to watch me do that. So I'm gonna do that quickly. Okay guys, I was playing with the back cover, and I thought, let me just take you along. For I wanted to do the back cover and then just do the front with you guys, but the front I want to do a bit differently. So I took some cheesecloth, this beautiful cheesecloth, and I ripped it the size that I wanted, and then I used my embossing folder, this one from Tim Holtz, and this is the number if you want to have a look at this, 664760. It's absolutely one of my favorites. It's like an old typewriter texture. So I put the cheesecloth through that. I gave it a little spritz of water so that it is more intense. It doesn't, you can see it on there, but it's not in your face there. So then I took some frayed burlap, just the oxide, the pad, and I rub it over the texture, and I sprayed it. So this is what I got so far, but I actually wanted more color. As you know, I love color, I love texture. So I'm just looking for my rusty hinge. I'm gonna think rusty hinge, wild honey, and maybe even some forest moss on there. I don't want it to do too much, but I do want these colors in there. So this is the wild honey one, and just this is still a bit wet, for I did the frayed burlap, and then I did some spritz some water on there. So let me do some wild honey, and this is the spray stain, but this also reacts with water, not too much, but as you can see, it does change. So I've just got a bit of the wild honey on there. Then I'm going to take my rusty hinge. I love this color, and I'm going to give it a spray here and just on the corner there, and again some more water, just a bit same as that I have been doing in my book, just spraying and playing with some inks. So I'm just going to shake this a bit So this is leaking quite a bit, so I'm just going to spray some of this on here. I love this color as well, and again some water, and just maybe some of this. Please protect your stuff. I am spritzing here and my whole everything here is just full of. I think I'm going to do some more of the rusty hinge, for it's a reddish color. I love that color. Just for some more color on there. You can leave it or spritz some water. So I'm going to leave it at this, and then I am going to let this air dry quickly. I did get me some frayed burlap distress oxides as well, so maybe I should try just a bit on the corner here and just shake this again. Whoops. And just give it a spritz. Not on the corner. Come on, this is not the right. There we go. And then some water, but I need the corner there, so I'm just going to take my vintage photo, and this is spray stain again, and spray the corner, and it is quite dark, but it is fine, for it's just a little corner. Spritz some water on there, and I think I'm going to leave it by letting it dry just naturally. So then I am going to get my front. Okay, so sorry guys, my doggy tried to get in, so I let him in. He always sits or lies with me in my crafting room. He is such a sweetheart. So I took the front cover and I did some gesso on it. You can still see something, but that's fine. For when I put this over, you won't see anything. And you see, this is just a piece of plain cheesecloth. So now I'm going to do the same. I'm going to take the embossing folder, and I'm going to put this in here. And I think I will be folding that, for that's on the inside, like so. And then just give it a spritz, and I'm going to put that through. Okay, so there we go. I put it on the top here, and as you can see, it looks amazing. So now I'm going to glue this over this. You can glue first like I do, or you can work with it just like as is, and when you're finished, it's dry, then you can glue it on. That's also an option. I do think I have to size this a bit more. Do want to keep that, so I'm going to cut off a piece of the bottom, for it's too big. Don't want it to be too big. And then on the sides, let's do a bit on this side. There we go. I can do a bit on this side as well. Okay. So now you can see it is already disappearing just by working with it. So that's why I glued it down first, so then you have, well, the texture, and it won't disappear as easily as when you are handling it the whole time. So do we want something beneath on the bottom here? I don't know if we need to. I think I'm gonna just glue this down now, and then we can play some more. So what I'm using is just some textile glue and a wet brush, and gluing it down. So I'm not going to bore you guys with the details, so I'll be back when I've glued that down. Okay Okay guys, so I glued it down and it's not perfect, but that's what I wanted. And you can still see a bit of that texture. I will show you guys. I'm taking the frayed burlap again and going over it. There we go. As you can see, there's your texture. So now again, take some water and just spritz over it, and it gives you that beautiful oxidized, that beautiful effect you will get. So again, we will use some more wild honey and rusty hinge, and again some water, and we will let it dry. Again, I will show you the back side. It's not completely dry yet, but that is what we are going to get, and this is going to be the back side. I am going to leave it, I think, as is. I will ink around it, and then we will have to put our center or our inside piece over here. But I think this is amazing. I just love it. And again, the vintage photo is amazing. I love it. So I'm going to let this dry, and then we can put everything together. Oh no, not yet. I do want to show you guys. I am going to do the open spine, and this is not my idea. I've seen this, I think Barbara did this once. So taking these strips, and I am going to take it through my signature, through my stitches. But first I want to ink these up. This will be the inside. I am going to glue or stitch, glue and stitch, I think, one on each side, so that I can get that grungy look. So I think I will be inking up these strips first, and let's see how we are going to do that. I think I'm just going to lay them down and again spray them. I think that's the easiest. So lay them down. It's going to be a lot of them. Just get these. There we go. And they don't have to be perfect. So not enough space on my desk here. Another one here, and then we need space for just one more. Well, it's a mess anyway, so let's put that over there. I wonder, you can see, yeah, you can see everything. So just moving my scissors, and then we can start with, let's start with again brushed corduroy, and I've got my frayed burlap. Where is that? This one. I think I'm going to start with these two, and then of course we're going to do some vintage photo and wild honey and rusty hinge. Those are my favorites, and then forest moss. But let's start with the spray stains, and this is the vintage photo, and I'm just going to give it a spritz so that it covers, and you can see it stay, no, I don't know if you can see, but it stays on top of my fabric, and that's because it's dry. So let's spray this, wet this down, and you can see it is reacting, and that is what you want. So I'm just going to spray everything a bit that it's damp. So when you spray some inks, that it, well, the water stays on the fabric, lays on there. So there's quite a lot of water. Let's say we can, This was Vintage Photo. Let's take some Rusty Hinge, and this is also the spray stain. And I'm just going to spray some of that, and then some Wild Honey, so that's more the yellowish. Love it. And you can spray some more water if you want to. And I'm going to do just the one side, for we're going to put the one side, where's my strip, so the good side on this side, and then on this side we need the other, the good side up, and on this side the good side up, so you don't, the other two sides you glue down, so you don't need that at all. So I am going to quickly shake these two, and then you can use these as well before everything dries. There is quite a lot of water, and I do need to spritz the ends of my strips. For on this side it's quite white still, for it was underneath that strip, that wasn't this knot, and this one, these two on the sides, just get that so that we have more space. So the bottoms and the tops here, and then the sides of these two we have to spray and get that all covered. Okay, this is frayed burlap. Let's try that just on the top and the bottom here, and then this one as well. And then I'm going to spray some more water, for on the top there it's still dry. Oh, spraying on the wrong spot. Oh boy. Here we go, some water. And if you see there's still some spots you need to fix, you can do that later on. Okay, so this is quite wet. I'm going to let that sit and dry. And of course you can make some extra markings on there if you want to. Also cute. I want actually the dark ones to show. Don't know if that will show up, but I like that. And when it's a bit drier, you can also do some black splatter. I might even do that, we'll see. So I'm going to let this all dry, for it's really soaking wet. See, I'm fixing this now just by dipping that in there. Okay, so I'll be back when this is all dry. Okay guys, they are not completely dry, but dry enough so that I can place some more. And now I wanted to do some markings on there. As you can see, I've got my acrylic block and there's still some gold on there. I'm going to leave that on there. I'm going to take some Vintage Photo and just give it a spritz and add some water, not too much. And then I'm going to take my little bottle, and I'm going to make some cute markings on here, for that is what I want. And there is also going to go some gold on here, and that is even more beautiful. Okay, so that's what I wanted for the markings. Now I'm also going to do some stamping on here. I have bought these new stamps, and I think I want to use some of them. And the only thing I want to think about now is what color. I think I will be doing some black, and I might even pull in and do some aged mahogany. I'm not sure yet. I think I'm going to do black and see how it goes and how I feel. So I'm going to open these quickly. Okay, before I start using, I just wanted to let you see which ones they are. They are from Creative Expressions, and I think they are from Shampoo. There we go. Thought so. And this is past signatures from the past 1, and then this is signatures of the past 2, and the number is CEC 1055 and CEC 1056. So those are the stamps that I think I want to use, and let's just go for it. So I'm going to grab some black ink. There we go. And then I've got my long acrylic block, and I think I want to start with, what are we going to start with? Just some, wow, let's just take this long one, no charge for delivery, and just add that on there and see how that looks, if we need to get our special ink, our stays on ink or not. I'm going to use the black soot, and I don't want perfect impression, so I'm gonna just spritz a bit of water and just use one to put this on and lift. Yeah, I love that. So maybe we can even do a second one. Beautiful. Okay, so now I've broken the ice. It's always so exciting to put your first stamp on there. Okay, well, really great stamps. So let's see, what are we going to use next? Let's do a signature. And we've got quite a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's about 7 signatures. I also want to do the approved, and I'm thinking of doing this in red, and they all have to have some of it. So that's one. And I'm just going to take one. I'm not sure what this is, what the name is. I'm just going to put that on there. So getting some ink. Let's spritz some water on there, not too much, and stamp. Yes, love it. And you can even let it overlap. That's what I'm going to do with this one. And I'm going to do the H Mahogany approved stamp with this color. Again, spritz some water on there and let it overlap on here. And let's see, we can do it 2 times. So one more time. Let's see. There we go. That was really subtle. Another time. And we are going to do it like so. Oh, that was a bit too much water. Okay, so I'm just going to play with my stamps. I did the approved on all of them, so they all got some red on there. So let's put that one back. Then the signature we played with. Wow, that's sticking nicely. And then we are going to do this one. It's signature as well with some dots. Love that. I do need that straight. Let's see. Now we're going to do black again. And I didn't spritz any water on there. So let's do another one. And this time we're going to spritz some water on there. There we go, you see. You can do it over 3. You get just some impressions, and I'm just going to play. We need some more on this one. I'm going to take the other stamp. You can of course also, there's like a little circle. I think I will use that as well. Again, spritz. And let's see, there we go. That was quite dark. And when you don't spritz, it is also quite dark. There we go. I think I am going to take out my vintage photo and stamp some with vintage photo. I'm just going to close the door for the doggy just went out again. Okay, so I've got my vintage photo. I took this number thingy. I took this number and this date, and I just put it on separate. So I'm just going to do the 272 first. And vintage photo, some water, and see how that looks first. Okay, you won't see that, so we need something darker. Okay, so I'm going to get, let's see if this will not stain. This is darker. Not really. And if we don't spritz it, yeah, there we go. Okay, so we need some more numbers. Then we got this weird thingy. Let's do that. Oh, sorry guys, got nervous. There we go. Not a good idea. Let's drop this one. Put this more on the top so that we can put more pressure. Yeah, there we go. Slipping in the water. There we go. Okay, let's do this date. Oh, it's upside down. You can just check out your pieces and see where you still need something. And then just stamp. So loving that. Okay, so what else? We need something else. Maybe I'm gonna try this square one. This goes here. 272. We get the square. And I'm going to take a look if we need, what color we need. I want some more black on this one. Let's see what's upside down. Place stamp. Yep. Okay. Put that on there. There we go. And we can do a second stamp on here. Okay, then we need some bigger words on here. So maybe we can use the big signature or important, telegram, special delivery. Let's do important. And then maybe important we can do again with some of the aged mahogany. And I'm just going to spritz once. There we go. And then on here. Important. And then maybe on this one, but we'll do that in a minute. Let's have a look. If we are happy, everything is falling, you guys. So I'm just going to quickly clean this and pick something else. So let's see, what else do we need? Going to do the special delivery. But which color do we need? Maybe we need some more red on this one. I'm just going to do like so. No water. Then it's a bit subtle. Okay. And then what else do we need? Some more black maybe. Where's the black? Just gonna do lightly. I'm gonna do like this. Here we go. Subtle. So okay, we need something on here as well. And then see if I can stamp another time. Maybe something else on this one. And then maybe with some walnut stain. So another big word, I think. Let's see. What else have we got on this one? Filed. Let's do filed. Yes, I love that one. Just gonna put this back quickly. Here we go. Walnut stain. Yes. this one, let's do some more red as well. Some red on this one. Then we need some brown. Yeah, I think I'm happy so far. And we're going to do just a little bit of splatters. I've got some black acrylic paints mixed with some water. Just have to lift this up quickly, otherwise I'm gonna miss out on that one. And I think what I'm going to do is also, when this is dry, do some gold. I do have some gold, so I'm going to leave it to dry, and then I am going to glue it on my strips. I've got 4 strips, if I can find them. Yeah, here we go. 4 strips that I want to use. I'm going to glue these on both sides, one on this side, one on the other side, and then I'm going to sew around these. So just going to dry this quickly. Okay guys, I've got 4 strips, and I took some the ones that I thought were the nicest, and I put them aside. They will be the top. So I am going to see, some of them has got like this black, and I want to put those on the bottom side of what I'm going to do. So this is going to be the bottom. Just gluing with some glue stick and putting these strips on here, hopefully straight. There we go. So that will be the bottom, and I forgot, you won't even see that, so I've done this actually for nothing. So maybe we should keep those for in the junk journal. So I'm just going to put these on top. I do want to use a strip on the bottom as well, but for now I think I'm going to do some plain strips on the bottom and use these for the inside. So these beautiful strips will be the top. You will be seeing these. Let's see, skew. I can still shift it just a little bit. Go. And then this one. Come on. There we go. Last one. And then I'm going to take just some plain strips for the back. And when I'm done the back, when I've done that, I'm just going to sew around them with some black threads, and then I will be back again. Okay guys, I've sewn around them, and I think I only will be using 2. I have put 1 in here to keep the signatures together, and I think I will be using 1 more. So we have to put the strip through this stitches. We've sewn this the signatures in, and just pulling them through there. through them all one by one so that the signatures will stay in nicely. This one, and then the last one, and I'm not sure if this will be enough, the 2, but we can't do 3, then we have to do 4. So the last one, here we go. Some more, like so. I think that will be okay. And I wanted to do the front on the inside, but I think I'm gonna do this like Barbara did and do them on the outside. No, I think I will do them on the inside. Glue them in the inside, and then oh, this is the back. This will be the front, and then this will be the back, like so, and then you've got the open spine. So we are going to glue this on here. Yeah, so I'm going to take some glue, and I'm going to just take a brush to do this, for my glue doesn't want to come out, and see that will come out. There we go. So we're gonna put some glue on here. Don't think that's enough, but okay. There we go. And then the other side. So hopefully that will stick. Let's see. Gonna glue that on there like so. See if that's straight. And glue that on there. And that's why I'm gonna put something else over here. But it has to stick. I'm just gonna let that dry quickly. I think that's okay. So I'm gonna turn that around, and I'm gonna glue the back on there as well. And then we can always just organize that the signatures are nice on there, nicely divided. Some glue on there. Too much. Put that on here. Some more. Okay, so now I'm gonna stick the back on here. Make sure it's quite straight, and with the back as well. Yeah. Okay, so drying that quickly. Okay guys, so I let it dry and I am so happy. I love it. It is amazing. Open spine, and you can always add whatever you want to on the spine here. But now for the inside, I took one of Natalie's. She's also got these what does she call them? Not collage pages, but just I think journaling pages, I'm not sure. Just printed the one and cut it out in the size, and I'm going to glue that in here. I think I'm going to ink up first, and one in the back, and then I think that will be it for this video, and then there will be a part 3 maybe on Sunday, where I'm not sure on Sunday, maybe Monday, but keep an eye on my channel. Then I will do the cover for you guys. So, and then in next month I will be doing the inside with you guys, or maybe I will do the inside and then do a flip through. Tell me what you would love to see in the comments down below. So now I'm just going to glue this on the inside quickly, and I'm just looking for some glue. First I wanted to ink up not the corners, just everything around the page, for it's got really white edges. Give me some ink. Do the edges a bit. And if you are like me and you don't have a lot of patience, just take the pad and go over the edges like so. There we go. And then I am going to glue this on the inside. Open it up. This is texture glue. I don't want texture glue. I want tacky glue. Yeah. So going to glue this down. Just putting some glue on here. Taking my brush and going to glue this down. Just going to put some glue all over the page and nicely over these two flaps that are raised. And you do want glue everywhere, I think. Don't think I've got enough glue, so let's put some more glue on these raised pieces. And I want to get the corners as well. And glue our inside. We're going to have some pockets, of course, and we've got some beautiful belly bands that we already have made, actually. So gluing this on the inside. There we go. I think that's cute. And then on the back as well. So first inking. Oh, these will be my belly bands. I think I'm gonna, or it can be side pockets or tuck spots or whatever, for they are really nice and sturdy. I've got that cardstock in the middle. So I'm just gonna ink around it and glue this down on here. There you go, guys. So we did the front cover, we did the back cover, we did the spine, and then we did the inside of the cover. I did these 2 pages. It still has to dry. So I hope you like it so far. It's really nice and floppy and easy, and no gator mouth, no nothing. It is lying nice and flat, and if you open it, it's nice and flat. And I am loving it so far. So I hope you will join me for part 3. I hope you like this. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye. Stay safe. Bye.